Okay, KD on Demand family. It is your player partner, KD, and I'm back with another Get It Off Your Chest with KD. Yeah, I'm back with another one. I see y'all sitting there, y'all slowly watching the first Krishan Rock, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and watch the second one and then jump to this one. So look, on today's topic, we got a serious one. Matter of fact, before we like, share, subscribe, hype the video up, you already know Get It Off Your Chest with KD is a troll-based show to where I make fun 90% of the times of the situations, but I also give 10% of facts. And with that being said, we have a serious one on today's docket. Now, me personally, I watch the streaming situation and take notice of the streaming situation every now and again. You know, if a nice little clip that I deem funny sit there and pop up on my YouTube algorithms, I'm gonna watch it. But to sit there and watch a full stream with these young brothers, nah, I'm not doing that. But look, check this out. So if y'all don't know, recently they had the Streamer Awards. And it was a whole debacle with the Streamer Awards. But we not here for that. We here for what happened, supposedly, what happened after the Streaming Awards when it comes to two, I want to say, highly popular streamers. One would be Tylil James himself. You know what I'm saying? One of Casanat proteges. You know what I'm saying? And the other happens to be a young woman by the name of Jourdin, which has a flourishing music career, but is a streamer nonetheless too. So, boom. Somebody lying. Let's get to that. Somebody lying. Shouts out to my man Zip. Let's get to that. Somebody's lying. And at first, when you hear anything about trigger warning, when you hear anything about SA or grape, things become serious. So serious that you have to, and 90% of the times, you have to sit there and believe said victim, which is 9 times out of 10, the female. So, this young lady sat there and came to the internet. Instead of filing a police report, came to the internet and sat there and provided said statement that when it first came out, everybody was like, oh man, what's going on? Like, this is, you a little pretty young thing. Like, yo, like, nah, stoning. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. So now it's to the point where said accuser, because mind you, in the video that I'm about to drop, and mind you, I was sitting there looking for the original video. I had to sit there and get the video off of a young lady. I'll sit there and put her name in cite my sources. But back to what we talking about. So this young lady sat there and said that she got essayed after the Streamer Awards at the after party. And mind you, we're going to implement a lie counter in this joint. You know what I'm saying? We're going to implement a lie counter. So you got SA at the streaming party, at the after party. Boom. You didn't want to sit there and say who the person was, but you alluded to somebody. Right? So, without further ado, because we're going to break this down. Without further ado, I'm going to sit there and put up Exhibit A. And then we're going to play this. We're going to listen to what this young lady has to say. We're going to listen to what this young lady has to say. And then from there, we're going to do what we see fit. Because here, get it off your chest with KD. If you're telling the truth, and I feel as though you're telling the truth, I ain't going to get on you. But if you lying, if you lying, I'm going to get on that ass. I want you to look me in my eyes. If you're telling the truth, I can't say nothing about it. But if you lying, I'm going to get in that ass. No Diddy. No baby oil. So let's pick up and let's put down what this information got going on for us. We'll be right back.
Let's get it. I was sexually assaulted at a party, a stream reward party. And not only that, it's by somebody that you fucking love. And I'm tired, bro. Get tired, guys. I'm getting tired, guys. Like, literally. People are evil and malicious. And, like, people think they can do anything. Like, anything. I'm literally, like, so disappointed in people because I think people are good people, and I always give people the benefit of the doubt. And they're evil. They're fucking evil, bro. I'm done streaming. I'm done doing this shit, bro. Unless it's gonna be my last stream. Because people are fucking evil. Unless I'm always gonna be sides being chosen on. And I'm tired. I'm literally tired, you guys. I don't deserve being treated like. And I'm really, like, trying my best to not be, you know, like, I want to save people in their careers and shit, and, like, you know, but what about me? Like, what about my feelings? What about how I feel? You know? And not everyone is your friend. And you guys love these people so much. You guys fucking love these people so much. And as a woman, you always get exiled. And it doesn't matter how I dress, you guys. You guys know I'm asexual. I keep my body to myself for a reason. I'm a temple. I do not share myself with people, especially if I don't know them. And it's really unfair to me because I feel like I make sure that everyone is in a good position and they feel good and, like, you know, everything was innocent. And I don't care how drunk somebody is, you should never take advantage of them. My phone was stolen and broken. I had no way to get home, and I was assaulted, you guys, by someone that you guys all love. And I'm so tired of this streaming shit, and I'm done, bro. He taped me. The reason why he stopped anyway, because I started boohoo crying, you guys. I was crying, and he taped me as I'm crying like this. He was like, why are you crying? I'm like, because like I didn't want to like, and he's like, oh, well, I'm going to talk to you again. I'm like, I don't care if you talk to me again. It doesn't matter if you talk to me again. It's the simple fact of like me not wanting to even go down that route because you have a fucking girlfriend. This isn't the first time I've been assaulted, but this is the first time I've been assaulted by someone popular and famous, I guess. And they think I'm not going to say anything because of who they are and who they know and what they do. But like I said, this is somebody you guys support. I hate men. I'm technically going to become. Y'all thought I was asexual before. I'm completely. I hate men. Look at all these no caller IDs. No caller IDs. I've been getting harassed. I already said it, guys. I already said it. I already talked about this already. We already talked about who it is. Whoever caught it, but I'm not going to say it because I still have to make sure my integrity and whatever the fuck else is secure. And then I will say the name of who it was fully. I already showed y'all the call log, chat. You already know. If you already know who it, y'all can say.
All right. So as you clearly see, first and foremost, which I don't understand, y'all may sit there and think I'm weird for this, but in my honest opinion, if you got SA, right, why would you sit there and take 3 hours to sit there and put up all that makeup on to make a video to where you're forcing yourself to cry? Because all that sniffling and this, that, and third, there was no tears that came out your face. But that's just me. Excuse me. But okay. You said somebody, your favorite streamer, essayed you, this, that, and the third, and you were crying, and all because you found out he had a girlfriend. As I always say, you let somebody talk long enough, they're gonna tell you what their true intentions are. So my first question is, were you crying because you say you were asexual person? Now I know asexual people. Asexual people don't even put themselves in those positions. Asexual people aren't attracted to they're barely attracted to, you know what I'm saying, whether they're under the influence or not. Sexual wise, like that's not their thing. Every once in a blue moon, you know what I'm saying? They might want to pop that thing, but other than that, like that's not them. That's not even that's not in a toolbox of, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you asexual, you had a couple of drinks, and you got put in a situation where you was alone with a gentleman, and it seems like everything went awry after the announcement of the girlfriend. I'm just saying that don't sound like sexual assault to me. That just sound like you mad because you thought that he was single. I'm just saying. But beyond that, you say you wasn't going to sit there and let it be known who it was yet, because after you get everything situated, you let it be known. But yet and still, you sit there and show a phone log. It's one person on that's been calling you. It's one person that's been calling you, and that's Tylil. We all see it. It's clear as day. All right. So you letting everybody know who you talking about. So now we about to get into my little man Tylil, and we gonna see what he got to say. And now we gonna see what's up.
My silence does not mean I'm guilty. My silence was intentional. My team has already sent Jourdin a cease and desist, and we are also moving forward with a lawsuit for defamation. Sexual assault is no joke.
Hold on, now Tylil sitting there starting it up with the publisher speech. Like, hold on, he's starting the stream off. He's starting the stream off very professional, yet very stern. All traits of, listen, what you're talking about, I had nothing to do with. Whatever you're trying to concoct, that has nothing to do with me. I didn't do any of that. But let's continue.
Any real victims of sexual assault deserve to be believed and protected. And that shit should be taken serious. Jourdin has claimed that she was sexually assaulted at the Stream Awards after party. That did not happen. Everything was cool that night. Jourdin originally left the after party and came back because Jourdin misplaced her phone. Not because it was taken.
Okay, so it seems like that's lie number one. That's lie number one, Miss Jourdin. Because the first initial, you got SA at the after party. Now, it was said that you left the after party, then had to come back because you left your phone. Now, love, what else happened, Tylil?
Not because it was taken by me. When I was leaving the Stream Awards after party, Jourdin seen me and my hairstylist getting in the Uber. Jourdin asked to get in the Uber. She was not lured. That was Jourdin's own choice to come to my hotel in the Uber. She was not lured or forced. These are real facts. We got to the hotel. I offered Jourdin a ride home. Jourdin asked if she can use the bathroom upstairs, and I said okay. Everything after that was consent. Everything that happened after that was consent between two adults. She was not coerced, she was not forced or pressured. It was a mutual agreement between two adults. Jourdin seen everything went left, chat. I hope y'all follow me, and I'm gonna show you the timeline, and I got real evidence to prove everything I'm saying. So just please follow me. I know I'm speaking a little fast, but I'm gonna slow down for y'all. Everything went left when my partner called. The moment my partner called, Jourdin started acting crazy. She got really aggressive, and she was acting weird. She made.
All right, so look, check this out. This is a real teachable moment right now. But before the lesson, we must laugh. Oh, nigga, you found you a crazy one. Oh, yes, sir. You found you a bona fide nutso. See, now, listen here. You young and you getting chicken. So they gonna sit there, throw themselves on you like that, right? See, but nowadays they playing a whole totally different game. Because they know you got chicken. The Jones back in my day, you know how they said they got the chicken off of you? One of two ways. They robbed your ass when you was asleep, or they sent their brother and their uncle to rob your ass when you up. They not sitting there putting out no charges like this. Now, this is crazy. You found you a psychopath. Because what you're saying is this. After the streaming awards, it was the after party. And you know how the after the party is the after party, and after the party is the hotel lobby, and after the dawn then it's probably Chris, and after the original was probably this Fiesta. That's exactly what y'all had. That's exactly what y'all had. See, but the whole problem with this Fiesta was she thought after this Fiesta she can make you hers. She didn't know you was taken. Because if she didn't know you was taken, then she'd have really played that whole asexual vibe, you know what I'm saying? Or she might have, you know what I'm saying? She might have just been feeling herself. Because once again, when you asexual, that's really on you and how you feel, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you may not feel like you want to, but your body's like, hey, nah. When you asexual is, hey, you have to coax your body into, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, you got mad because you found out that young man had a little young tenderoni on his side. And you thought you was going to be that new young tenderoni. Because I ain't going to front you a little pretty little young light-skinned joint, little yellow bone. You know what I'm saying? Pretty little thing. But at the same time, you wasn't pretty enough to get wife. See, now that's the real problem. See, if we're going to talk about it, let's really talk about it. You wasn't pretty enough to get wifed on the first night. See, you thought you was going to sit there and get wifed on the first night after you gave that nigga a little bit of that chocha. See, but what you fail to realize is this. That man, that young man at that, he got money. And believe it or not, that young man began pussy before he got money. So, what you think that you was trying to move that night, that ain't nothing new, mama. It's a regular Saturday night in New York. But at the same time, you ain't think he was up on his P's and Q's. So now, Tylil, tell us what else happened.
Uncomfortable, and that's what made me start recording to protect myself. Let me make it very clear right now. I have never recorded no sex tape of Jourdin. That was also false. Now that y'all following me, Jourdin seen the call come in from my partner. She got upset, started talking aggressively, and she made me uncomfortable, so I started recording to protect myself. Now let's play the first piece of evidence. And every piece of evidence I'm going to show y'all has got approved by my legal team. That's another reason why I didn't rush to come on live, because it's a legal matter, and sexual assault is not a joke, and that should be justified in the court and not on social media. So let me show y'all the first piece of evidence. Take it off emote only. Chat, listen. Here's the first piece.
I've never had a one-night stand in my life.
What is a one-night stand?
Like after the party type shit, when you first meet someone and you don't talk to them.
So that's what we just had.
Did we just have a one-night stand?
No. As long as we cool about it, that's not a one-night stand. I said, as long as we speak about it, it's not a one-night stand.
It's so many days after tomorrow.
See, This is the scary part about being that nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is the scary part. Hold on right quick. Because my goddamn, I just charged the light and it just went out. It's crazy. This is the scary part about being that nigga. Because when you become that nigga, especially in nowadays, in this Instagram, YouTube, streaming, all right, cool. Everybody wants to be on your side. All your homies want to be on your side to reap the benefits, just like all the baddest females want to be on your side to reap the benefits. Right? And that nice little clip that Tylil just played, that did not sound like a woman that just finished getting essayed, first and foremost. That sounds like a woman that you just finished having a good time. Now, the regret is starting to set in. And before you allow it to set in, basically, you're trying. So what are we? But you know you really can't say what are we because you see he already has a female. So now here goes, yo, I've never done the one night stand thing, like, you know, going out to a party and just hooking up after. Well, yo, if we keep on talking, you know what I'm saying? It ain't a one night stand. If I call you tomorrow, it ain't a one night stand. Well, it's several days after tomorrow. This isn't a conversation that a female that got essayed will be having. I'm just saying. Now, y'all let me know if I'm tweaking. Because I don't think I'm tweaking. But I don't think that this would be a conversation that a woman would be having with the dude that said that, you know what I'm saying, you say essayed you. Let's think about it.
That's one piece of evidence. After a while, Jourdin wanted to leave. So what did Tylil James do? I got her an Uber, a Toyota to be exact. I requested Jourdin a Toyota. Jourdin left the hotel room. Jourdin came back when she realized it was a Toyota. She banged on the door and demanded a black truck. Her words verbatimly after she demanded a black truck was, do I look like the type of to ride in a Toyota? Get me a black truck. Me being a gentleman, I got her a black truck. But wait, I also got the receipts to that. Because they say you're innocent until proven guilty. No. You're guilty until you prove your innocence. And that's what I'm going to do. Because this is my image. This is my life. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show evidence. I'm going to show facts. I got receipts. What are you talking about? Now, the first, boom, December 7th, 2025, at 8:04 a.m., chat, I got Jourdin a Uber. Remember, Jourdin is a victim now. She claims she was sexually assaulted. So you trying to get away from me as fast as possible. So if I call you a Toyota, a scooter, a Rebel, you're trying to get away from me as fast as possible. It shouldn't matter what car you get home in. You're just trying to get away from this person that violated you. So you say, I called her Uber. She didn't want to get a Toyota. I canceled it. Boom. Let's take this down. Look at the time too. At 8:07 a.m. At 8:07 a.m., Tylil James called Jourdin a black truck. Look at the payment right there. Black SUV. Fair. 16.7 miles. $132.89. Tylil James called her Uber. Let me just calm down because I'm not gonna lie, this shit is not no joke. I called her Uber. The Uber was $132. These are receipts, these are facts. This is gonna save your life in the court of law. The ride was 33 minutes. It picked her up at 8:07. So Jourdin left from the hotel at 8:07. Jourdin got to her destination at 8:40 a.m. Now chat, this is where it get really weird. Are y'all following me? Are you guys following me? This is where shit get really, really, really weird. And now things is getting more suspicious. Jourdin got home at 8:40 a.m. Oh my God, look what Jourdin texted on my fucking face.
So you got an A1 bird brain on your hands. You got an A1 bird brain on your hands. Because first and foremost, the man ordered you 2 Ubers, shorty. The man ordered you 2 Ubers. The first Uber you ain't want, you want the black truck. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, if you gonna clap these bum buns, nigga, at least you can send me home in a black truck. Man spent $132 for that. Mind you, 9 times out of 10, whatever he had to sit there and whatever he got charged for the first call, he had to pay for that too. All right, cool. That ain't nothing. He sent you to your address. The Uber dropped you off. He got the notification that you got dropped off. 8:40 in the morning. So it seems to me you got dropped off 8:40 in the morning. Let's say y'all was probably partying till around like 2, 3 o'clock before y'all sat there and made it to the, maybe even 4 before y'all made it to the hotel. Pretty sure after, you know what I'm saying? Well, the way it was specified, after y'all got entwined, everything went left when his shorty called. So let's say his shorty called around like 5:30, 6 o'clock. You just leaving his house at 8 o'clock? But you got SA? And not only you got SA, but you got mad that the man ordered you a Toyota Camry or whatever type of Toyota it was. You said, what type of female do I look like? Put me in a black truck. But you got SA. If you got SA, then nigga, you hopping. You getting any and everything possible to get the fuck away from that man. Come on now. See, now this is where you young females, y'all got it fucked up. See, give you a nice little history lesson. From back in times, all the way up into today, the games that you, ma'am, are playing now are what me and my ancestors like to call white woman games. And y'all might be like, KD, what the hell are you talking about? White woman games are this. I want you, nigga. I'm gonna have you. Once I find out that it's something that's in my way of having you the way I want you, or you show me any resistance on me having you, I'm gonna play what's the phrase? Play sheep or call wolf or whatever. I'm gonna act like you did something to me. Knowing 9 times out of 10, I was the aggressor, but I'm going to make it seem like you did something vicious and heinous to me. You know what they used to do to young black brothers such as him? Such as Tylil, James. Back in the day when these women were playing white women games, they used to snatch young black men of his stature out of his house midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Whole group of white men, mad, angry, beat him, do heinous things to him. By morning, by the time she got dropped off at 8:45 in the morning, they find him hanging in the tree. That's white woman games. These are the games that you playing, sweetheart. These are the games that you're playing, sweetheart. And I don't know who taught you these games. Look like you got a white mother. You don't need to listen to her no more. A white aunt, white grandmother. You don't need to go on that side of the family no more because they fucking you over. But hey.
She's playing with me. She's trying to fucking set me up. She's trying to set me up. Chat, Jourdin got home at 8:40 a.m. Why did she text one of my friends this? Jourdin got home at 8:40 a.m. Why did she text one of my friends this, chat? Why did she text one of my friends this? Can y'all read what she said? This girl is setting me up at 9:10 a.m. after Jourdin arrived home out of her black truck at 8:40 a.m. Please follow me. She texts to one of my friends, hey, Tylil has my phone. I'm on the way to get it back. ... I was all the way home too. My friend said, LOL, okay. Somebody got to call me a car back home now. Okay, let me go back. Hold on. Look, 9:10 a.m. Sunday, to all the police officers and lawyers and DAs on TikTok and on Instagram, the one that got so much to say, please follow this, the truth, the real facts. Let's go back. She texted my friend, it's at 9:10 a.m. But what does this say? Jourdin, hold on. Let's clock her T right now. Let's clock her T. Your Uber got to your house that Tylil put you in at 8:40 a.m. Why did you proceed to text Tylil friend at 9:10 a.m.? Hey, Tylil has my phone. I'm on the way to get it back. I was all the way home too. Jourdin, did you not just get out of a black truck at 8:40 a.m.? I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. Now, not only did Jourdin lie on my name and come to the internet and speak and make a false allegation about me, she said I try to blackmail her. Let's speak on that. I try to blackmail you, Jourdin. Chat, I try to blackmail her. Jourdin, I try to blackmail you, Jourdin. 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 How? Chat? How? Look at what it say, chat. Jourdin sent me Jourdin requested 2,000, and then in the note it says for playing with me, and I try to blackmail her. She's trying to extort me, gang. She's blackmailing me. She's lying on me, bro. That shit is fucked up. She's lying on me, trying to destroy my image, bro. I got a niece. I got a mother. I got a fucking sister. She fucking trying to blackmail me. I got a niece. She trying to blackmail me. I got for the I got, nigga. What you talking about? And I never let nobody take that shit from me. Fuck out of here. This shit is right here. Only thing the girl had to show, oh my God. This shit is right here, it said. Yo, it says a Zelle request for $2,000.
You got a bird brain on your hand, dog. And you got a cheap one at that. This bitch cheap. First and foremost, sweetheart, I ain't counting that man pockets, but you not dealing with no $10,000 type nigga. You sent this man a Zelle for $2,000 for playing with you. That is not the acts of a female that got SA'd. You are a dummy. We live in a digital world. Everything can be traced. You are a dummy. I already counted about like 7 lies you done got caught in. You're dumb. Dumb diddy dum dum. Dumb 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 diddy dum dum. Dumb. You're stupid. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't understand why do females do this? Because not only, even if this man sits there and shows that you lied, you did trickery, this, that, third, this shit is always going to follow him, especially since he's a black man. And in all honesty, you need to be in jail for this. You need to go to jail for this. Like, nah, fuck that. You need to go to jail for this. And I don't be wishing jail on nobody, but females like you need to go to jail. Because then and only then, y'all stop doing stupid shit like this. You know how, like, niggas sell crack and then they go to jail 2-3 times? And then after, like, the second, third time, they say, yo, you know what? This shit is stupid. I'm not selling crack no more. But they done had to sit there and basically do about a good 10 years of their life in jail to realize they was wrong for sitting there selling crack. Destroying your community. I mean, but they going to buy it. But that's neither here nor there. For the females that sit there and blatantly lie and put these type of false allegations on men, you need to do some jail time. And then and only then, you will understand that, yo, I need to stop fucking lying and just take accountability. I like strange dick from time to time. I mean, as a man, from time to time, I like a little strange puss. You know what I'm saying? Excuse, some strange snoochie. What man don't? I know a lot of females that like a little strange, little, you know what I'm saying? Little hey yow, you know what I'm saying? Paka wow wow, you know what I'm saying? Every now and again. See somebody that they see physically attractive, want to see what's going on. They set that up, as grown folks do. They get it going. They get it bussing. But at the end of the day, to sit there and feel regret after, and then this is what I don't understand. After you feel regret, how does that correlate to, oh, he SA'd me? No, you was complicit. You was complicit. If anything, you was the aggressor. But I digress. On with the story. But this female is a fucking liar. I just want to let y'all know that right now.
For playing with me. What the That's blackmail. What the do she mean by for playing with me? Let's move on. Jourdin, let's continue. Cause now you're trying to set me up. Now you're trying to get money out of me. Now I'm really, I'm concerned. Like, damn, I'm not giving this girl nothing. NCAA, nothing's coming at all. You're not getting $2,000 out of me. I didn't pay that $2,000. I did not pay that $2,000. No, you're not getting nothing. NCAA, nothing's coming at all. Guess what she does now, chat? And Jourdin came on the internet and said she has messages, but she deleted them. Guess what? I got them. Jourdin, you deleted the messages. I got them. So now let me give y'all some more evidence that my legal team had to approve, because the first thing I did, instead of coming to speak to the public, let me go speak to my lawyers, because SA is not a joke, and I sympathize for any real victims out there. For any real victims out there. For any real victims that has been through some shit like that, I really sympathize for you. Next. Boom. Jourdin texts me right here. She said, what you doing? Jourdin sends a question mark. I don't know if you text me or not, but my phone is clicked. I can't see or do nothing. Jourdin sent me on December 8th at 12:01. This is in the noon. Jourdin sent me a upside down smiling face. After she sent the upside down smiling face, she sent the Zelle request. Let me show y'all. Follow me, chat. Are y'all following the timeline? Because I'm only gonna come up here one time and say this. Jourdin, all of these messages came on December 7th. All of these messages is at December 7th. The Zelle request is at December 8th. This smiley face, she sent this smiley face, right? Boom. Then she sends the Zelle request at 12:19 p.m. After she sends the Zelle request, she realized I was not paying it. Once Jourdin realized I was not paying it, Jourdin sent me this. You see this meme right here? Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. Let me make it bigger for y'all since y'all can't read. Boom. Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. What? So once Jourdin realized I was not paying her $2,000, she sends me this. Me giving him his last warning before.
This bitch crazy. I'ma call it what it is. I don't know, little heifer. I don't care. Because this right here is despicable. So you mean to tell me you come to the internet, make up allegations on an up-and-coming streamer that's very popular, because you wanted that nigga to be your nigga? For real, quiet as kept? But you found out he got a girl? And then after that, you felt like he tried to play you because he tried to put you on a Toyota so he could put you on a black truck. Then you sit there, once you get home, you tried to text his friends and be on some weird shit. Then you sit there and try to extort this nigga or blackmail this nigga, whatever, out of $2,000. Not once, but twice. But then what tops the cake is then you use the Jocelyn Hernandez emoji or gift or whatever the fuck that mean, whatever the shorty. Burn in the deepest pits of hell. And every female that acts and moves just like you. Burn in the deepest pits of hell. Because it's one thing that you don't take rejection. You don't know how to take rejection. That's one thing. But to strategize on a cool over somebody else's career and life and try to extort. Man, that extortion and all types of fuckery? No. Like, like, and then, shorty, you so fucking crazy, you told this $2,000. $2,000. Nah, I can see if you told that nigga, man, give me 75,000, Ben, I'ma shut the fuck up. You know what you did. If he really did something, that nigga would have hit you with that 75. But bitch, you said 2,000 up. Bitch, you just a spiteful petty bitch. That's all. You ain't get essay. You just a spiteful petty bitch. If don't nobody want to say that, I'ma say it. You just a spiteful petty bitch. You mad because the nigga that you been crushing on, since you talking about you asexual, the nigga that got you tingling on the inside, you find out he got a female. He got somebody else. Yeah, he was weak. He was weak. You know what I'm saying? He was weak. You put it on him. You put it on you. Y'all put it on each other. Lathered it all in it. But, nonetheless, once you found out that he had a girlfriend, your whole fantasy crashed. And then you tried to extort this nigga for $2,000? You a whack bitch. I don't even know you, but you're a whack bitch. But look, like, share, subscribe. You know what time it is. I'm gonna let Tylil finish the rest of this video out. I'm out of here. Peace.
Before I show them who I really am. And guess what she did? She showed me who she really was and showed you who she really was. Came to the internet with false allegations. Lied on my name. Lied on my name. False allegations ruin lives, chat. You understand what I'm saying? This is my reputation, my career, my life we talking about. All over a lie. And false allegations like this have lifelong consequences, bro. This shit is gonna stick with me. No matter how much evidence I show. No matter how much justice I get. This shit is up. You shouldn't do this to anybody. It's up. So let me tell y'all this one more time. The Zelle request came at 12:19. The Zelle request didn't get showed. She sent it upside down, smiley face at 12:01. And then she sent that picture of Jocelyn. Before I end this stream, I'm gonna show y'all 2 more pieces of evidence that had to get approved through my legal team because I've been handling this very seriously. I want y'all to know that this is not a joke. I've took this into legal matter. And now, anything I've done before coming on this stream had to be approved by my legal team. Once again, Jourdin said she deleted all of our text messages, and Jourdin also said she was sexually assaulted, which is false. Don't let this world get to your head and you lose your moral compass. Because at the end of the day, we all have to deal with God. And if you know something made me feel a certain way, instead of trying to throw rocks and hide your hands, you should have fixed it immediately. And this could have been swept under the rug. Don't be mad your girl found out the type of man that you are. She should have known that's nobody's fault but yours. I always walk in love, and I wish you and her the best. No, God bless you too. Jourdin is a sexual assault victim, but said this all sexual assault could have been all swept under the rug. You're a victim, but you said it could have been swept under the rug, and you're a victim. Okay, cool. Moving forward. Next one.
One day I woke up and thought this isn't going to work, and I went to him and I said, I'm out. I want out, and he said this is going to be very bad.
Moving forward. Next one. Next one. Receipts, evidence. Let's talk facts. If you had chosen integrity from the start, the situation would have never escalated. The reaction you're facing now is a consequence of your choices, not mine. Your girlfriend seeing your actions isn't my fault. I've never lied to get anything in life. If I wanted drama, I would have ignored your call and gone straight to social media. But that's not who I am. Jourdin, you went straight to social media with lies. I believe in God, accountability, and moving with love even when I'm hurt. I'm not asking for anything except acknowledgement. A real apology matters. A real apology matters. A real apology matters. So if I would apologize to you, you would have never came to the end. If I'd allowed you to extort me or blackmail me, you'd have never came to the internet. Okay, Jourdin, you got it. Chat.